Hi, my name is Gracie. I'm taking class Comp 231, and my formative speech will be about volleyball. So volleyball was created in 1895 by William G. Morgan. He went to Springfield University, where he also met James Naismith, who created basketball in 1891. So in this speech, I'm going to talk about what some skills you need to learn, or the basic about volleyball and what you need to wear, and I will demonstrate them for you too. So for volleyball, this is the kind of ball you will use, and you can play volleyball outside and inside and on the sand. They have indoor volleyball, beach volleyball, and anybody can play. They have a men's league and a women's league. And with volleyball, you need 6 people on the court, and you have a net in the middle, and 2 teams will play against each other to 25. And you'll need a setter, an outside, a middle. Those are the 3 main people who will be on the court, and then those are the names of people of the positions you have to play. And I'll demonstrate all the positions and what they have to do. So when you play volleyball, the uniform you need to wear is, here are the shoes. These are the most common volleyball shoes that we wear. With volleyball, you also need protection, because if you don't, you're going to get hurt. 2 years ago, I wasn't wearing my ankle braces, and I broke my ankle. So these are very useful. You put them around your ankle, and they keep your ankles locked in so you don't break them. And then you wear knee pads, because in one of the moves in volleyball, you have to dive on the ground to get the ball sometimes. So knee pads are very useful because you don't want to mess up your knees. Here's what a jersey would look like. Here's my jersey for Hereford County. And the shorts you usually would wear with them are compression shorts, just some regular compression shorts. So when it comes to volleyball, like I said earlier, you have 3 positions: a setter, an outside, and a middle. And to get a bump set attack, you need a good pass. And if you don't have a good pass, you won't have a good bump set and attack. So with the pass, you would usually have the libero do it, and a libero is a person who usually does all the passing in the back row, because you have front and back row. So the libero would do most of the passing. So I'll show you how to do a pass. So when you go to do a pass, you need to have your arms straight out. Your hands will need to interlock like this. And when you go to pass, you need to make sure your legs are shoulder width apart. And when you go down, and you have to go really low to get a pass. And when you go to pass, you get low, and you lock your arms out like this, and you put your hands together, and you'll pass. And so with the pass, and you have to hit it 3 times. You can only hit it 3 times. If not, it'll become a dead ball, and the other team will score a point. So I just got the first hit. The next person who will get the second hit, and always second ball, will be the setter, because if you don't have a good set, you can't get a good attack. So the setter, when you go to set, your hands have to be like this, and like kind of a triangle form, and you can never touch the palm of your hands. It only has to be the tip of your hands. So when you go to set, if you get a good pass, you push your arms forward and you set. And she can either set to middle and outside. Those are our two main attack hitters, our middle and outside. Outside the hitter is the person who will be on the far left or far right of the court, and they will get out of the box and they'll run up to the net and hit. A middle hit is always in the middle of the court. She stays in the middle of the court the whole time, and you follow the middle hitter throughout the whole game. You have to watch where the middle hitter goes throughout the whole game. So, and now I'm going to show you the attack. And there's actually some footwork you have to do when you go to do an attack. So I'm going to show you the footwork real quick. So when you go to an attack, you have to go left, right, left, jump. So when you go to attack, it will be left, right, left, jump. So you jump and hit. And when you go to hit, you always snap your wrist, because you want your wrist to be snapped so the ball goes straight down instead of just flying across the court. So when you go, you would go left, right, left, up, snap. Then that's your attack. And those are mostly your basic moves. And with also volleyball, there are three types of serves. Serving is usually when we get the point back, we would have to serve the ball over the net so the play can begin. So there's mainly 3 types of serves: an underhand serve, an overhand serve, and a jump serve. The one you would learn usually first is an underhand serve. So you would hold the ball in the hand you're not dominant with, and you would hold it out, and you take your dominant hand, ball it up like this, or this, and you would just hit it, just like that. And that's just the main basic underhand serve. And then the second one you would usually learn when your arm gets more powerful would be the overhand serve. With that, you would just take the ball, you would push it out, your arm will stay with a little length with your shoulder, and you would throw it up and hit. And make sure you snap your wrist so it goes down. And so you would hold it up, your hand with your shoulder, up and out. And then when your arm gets when you get too powerful with your hit, sometimes you could control it, bring it down with the jump serve. Because when you go to jump serve, you would take it, you would do the same thing you do with the underhand serve. You would hold it out, arm up, but this time you would throw the ball up and jump with it. So those are your 3 main serves that you would do. And I think that's the basics of volleyball. So I think now you should try it yourself at home. And if you have any more questions, just let me know. And thank you. Have a great evening.